Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tubasa back at it with another YouTube video, and we have more entries to be going into. First, though, I do have a drawing. This is a little comic sketch that I have from the 5th of February, and this comic strip isn't really much. I just wanted to test my art skills. So there's a girl who has found this item, which is an old man, and she's saying, "Wow, a dying old man, aka a wizard. How cool." And beneath it is a guy and a little gremlin being amazed by this. This was just like a little tidbit that I made, a little drawing exercise. The lady at the top is actually supposed to be one of my favorite YouTubers that I like watching. Her name is Always Slightly Sleepy, and she's probably one of the few YouTubers that actually puts me to sleep with her ASMR videos, and I really enjoy her personality and the acting. Something just fell off a wall inexplicably. Sorry. That came out of nowhere. What I was talking about, Always Slightly Sleepy, great YouTuber, one of my most favorite ones out there, and I regularly watch her. So if you're watching this by chance, hi, thank you for watching this video, and I enjoy your content. And thank you, viewer, for watching this too. Obviously, I appreciate you guys tuning in to see my life unfold before my very own eyes. Moving on, this is an entry now from February 14th of 2025, so Valentine's Day. Yay. I didn't have anyone to celebrate Valentine's Day with, and the one person I did ask, just out of curiosity if she would even say yes, she said, "Oh, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day," to which, for her, kind of makes sense characteristically. Anyhow, this entry is a little bit more, this one's a bit more, how do I describe it? This entry is very weird and very metaphorical and symbolic. However, there's really no meaning behind it besides madness and chaos. Because at the time, I've been listening to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, and it had inspired me to write this entry of utter brain vomit, if you will. With that being said, let's actually get into it. Bro, this shit ain't it. My life is just a swirling crimson syrup under a dark orange sky. My pockets are filled with blue delusions accompanied by the mundane aroma of green cardboard. Yellow stars dance by the shore, chanting for my demise, but this choice to sink is all mine. Purple haze emits from my eyes into this dark and cracked mind. Any sense of joy lies dormant like the white yeti. The black sun chases the illustrious pale silver moon. It will never reach it. I breathe, I breathe, I breathe, but no air is moving. My life before me is suspended in a pool of time, with no space to move. Turning over my paralyzed body, I scream into the viscous depths, but nothing can hear it. No one can hear it. I cannot hear it. I turn back over, facing the hellish sky. Pink tears arise from my eyes. I'm stuck, and I can only blame myself. My ego wants to take credit for everything in my life, even if it's my downfall. My heart wants to love, but my selfishness takes every moment from it. My head wants to explode, but my spite keeps it intact. My body wants to sleep, but my anxiety keeps me awake. My fear drives the wheels of the attitude that rests in me, and it is cold. I live not because I want to, but because I must. You can kind of take this as a poem. It's pretty dark. The headspace I'm currently in now is not a good one that I personally like being in. But it's one I always dip into every once in a while, and I don't know why. It's almost like a sine wave where it just keeps fluctuating, in which one day I'm pretty happy, not doing too bad, or I'm doing really well, and then the next days are just a blur of emotion, and they're not good at all. And I can't predict when these things are happening either. It's all random. I mentioned in here my ego wants to take credit for everything in my life, even if it's my downfall. And recently, in the past couple of days, I feel like I've been trying to kill my ego. Because when I played video games, I used to get really mad. And then I got to the spot I wanted to after grinding. And in my head at that time, I thought I had killed my ego because when I played video games, I became pretty chill. What I didn't realize is I didn't conquer it when I was out socially. I have a later entry that I wrote today that I'll mention when we get there in the video, but there are things socially where I want to fix my reputation or something like that, but what it only is doing is actually just bolstering my ego, because I shouldn't have to, or there's no reason for me to go out of my way to do those things of repairing the reputation if my reputation wasn't even tainted to begin with. And if I were to go out of my way, it makes me look insecure. And I feel like I'm insecure. I'm a little insecure about my body. Maybe I'm going to continue this in another video about my insecurity. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was a very interesting entry for how chaotic it is. I do like Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon and Echoes. If you haven't listened to those, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I understand why people wear the shirts now of the album. And yeah, I hope you guys tag along with me. I would really appreciate the support. I'm not... See, here's my thing is I don't know if I'm projecting when I say I'm not in a bad spot in life. Like, from an outsider's perspective, I shouldn't be. But internally, I feel like I'm just suffering. But my issue is I don't know from what. Besides my own loneliness. I don't know. But we'll see what comes of me. I need to see what comes of me. I have every right to live. If you haven't seen that video where I mentioned why, I forgot what it's called. I don't even know the name, but I explain what happens. Why I think I need to live. Or why I feel like I have a reason to live nowadays. I don't know if I'm not suicidal or anything. I'm not. I just don't know why I'm this down or pessimistic when, from a logical standpoint, I shouldn't be any of these things. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I might start posting a little bit more because I'm pre-recording these videos and I kind of want to slowly drip feed them a little bit more. That would mean that my content would have to go up and we'll have to do some other things besides entries, maybe. Unless if I can rant off the top of my head more than I can write, but we'll see. Anyway, see you guys. Bye. Peace.